Have you recently found yourself feeling strangely disconnected from others? Like being around people just doesn't feel right anymore? Maybe you're suddenly more tired after simple conversations, more emotionally reactive to things that normally wouldn't bother you, or even a bit more withdrawn without understanding why. This isn't just your imagination. In fact, what you're experiencing is something many sensitive souls are picking up on right now, a profound energetic and emotional shift that's happening collectively. As we move through mid-June, the spiritual and emotional climate is undergoing a transformation, and it's hitting social and emotional connections the hardest. You may find yourself questioning your relationships, avoiding crowds, or craving more solitude. These are all signs that your energy field is trying to tell you something important. This period marks a turning point energetically, and most people aren't even aware it's happening. That's why it can feel so isolating. This shift isn't loud or dramatic. It's subtle, invisible, yet incredibly powerful. And if you're not tuned into it, you may unconsciously internalize stress, confusion, or emotional overload as a personal failing when in reality, you're simply responding to an energetic wave. The energy around us is changing, and it's calling for a new kind of emotional awareness. So if you've been wondering, what's wrong with me? The answer may be, nothing. You're simply waking up to energy in a deeper way. And in this video, we're going to decode what's really happening so you can move through this shift with empowerment instead of overwhelm. Energetic overload and emotional contagion. Have you noticed how being in certain environments, even ones you once enjoyed, now leaves you feeling heavy, mentally foggy, or completely drained? That's not a coincidence. Right now, many people are absorbing emotional energy from others without realizing it, and it's taking a real toll. This emotional transfer is like secondhand smoke. You may not be the source, but you're still affected. You might walk away from a conversation feeling anxious, even though the topic seemed light. Or you could go into a room full of people and feel like your mood has crashed for no apparent reason. This is energetic overload, and it's becoming more common as the emotional atmosphere around us intensifies. For empaths, highly sensitive people, and those spiritually attuned, this kind of overload is particularly intense. Your nervous system is acting like an emotional sponge, soaking up the energies of others, whether joy, anger, anxiety, or grief. The real challenge is that your brain doesn't know how to filter these absorbed emotions. It interprets them as your own, which leads to mood swings, exhaustion, irritability, and emotional confusion. You may even find it difficult to tell the difference between what you truly feel and what you've picked up from others. But awareness changes everything. Once you recognize that you're not broken, but simply energetically overwhelmed, you can take steps to ground, clear, and protect yourself. In this video, we'll go deep into how to recognize this emotional contagion and share practical tools to help you stay energetically sovereign in a time of collective chaos. Astrological and cosmic tension. What if I told you that the exhaustion, moodiness, and heightened sensitivity you're feeling may also be written in the stars? Mid-June is not only energetically tense on a human level, it's astrologically charged as well. This month, we're sitting in a cosmic pressure cooker filled with planetary retrogrades, moon phase shifts, and planetary aspects that stir up inner tension. Mercury, the planet of communication, is clashing with Mars, the planet of action and conflict. Meanwhile, the moon, our emotional compass, is waxing and waning through emotionally intense signs. These astrological events don't dictate our lives, but they create an emotional weather system that we are all affected by, whether we realize it or not. These cosmic shifts often manifest physically and emotionally before we even understand them mentally. You might notice a restless energy in the air, difficulty sleeping, sudden bursts of anger, or unexpected emotional reactions in conversations. It's like the volume on your emotional responses has been turned up without your consent. But here's where the power lies. You are not powerless in the face of these cosmic waves. By understanding the energy influencing you, you gain the upper hand. This awareness allows you to be more patient with yourself, to pause before reacting, and to realign your energy consciously rather than unconsciously absorbing the chaos around you. In the next sections, I'll share how to anchor yourself during these cosmic storms, so you can respond with grace instead of being swept away by the tide. Hidden social triggers. One of the most surprising sources of stress during this period may actually come from the people closest to you: friends, partners, family, and even coworkers. While you may expect emotional tension from strangers or dramatic situations, it's often the subtle, daily interactions with familiar people that hit the hardest. Because mid-June's energetic shift brings deeply buried emotions to the surface. Suppressed feelings, unresolved issues, and past wounds rise quietly but forcefully into the present, often projected onto those who feel safe. As a result, you may experience passive-aggressive comments, unexpected emotional outbursts, or a cold, distant energy from those you care about most. For sensitive souls, this is where things get especially tricky. You might begin internalizing these changes, wondering if you did something wrong, or feeling like you need to fix the situation to restore peace. But often, these emotional reactions aren't even about you, they're about the other person's internal storm. And if you're not careful, you can become an emotional sponge, absorbing projections and stress that aren't yours to carry. The spiritual lesson here is discernment. Don't let emotional projection become emotional possession. You have the right and the responsibility to protect your energy field. Learn to pause, observe, and set energetic boundaries, even with people you love. Compassion doesn't require self-sacrifice. This is the moment to become the calm center in the middle of other people's storms. Signs you need distance. Your body and spirit are always communicating with you, especially when you're out of alignment. If you're feeling a deep, soul-level fatigue after interactions, or if your mind races for hours replaying conversations, questioning your words, or overanalyzing emotions, these are clear red flags that you need energetic distance. Emotional hangovers, mental clutter, and sudden mood swings are not signs of weakness. They're your inner alarm system signaling that something in your environment is off. And while it's easy to brush off these signs as just being tired or having a bad day, they're often much deeper. They indicate a lack of emotional safety in the spaces you're inhabiting. Here's the truth: needing space doesn't mean you're rejecting others. It means you're honoring yourself. Taking time to retreat is an act of spiritual sovereignty. When your emotional ecosystem is being overwhelmed, the most loving thing you can do is step away and recharge. Think of this as energetic hygiene. Just like you wouldn't wear dirty clothes every day, you shouldn't continuously expose yourself to energetically draining environments without cleansing. Whether it's creating more alone time, turning off notifications, or even limiting access to certain people for a while, this is how you realign with your own frequency. Reclaiming your energy isn't selfish, it's sacred. How to protect your energy. Protecting your energy is not just a spiritual practice, it's a survival tool in today's emotionally saturated world. The first and most essential step is grounding. When your energy is scattered or chaotic, grounding brings you back into your body and into the present moment. One of the simplest techniques is to sit in stillness, place your hands over your heart or belly, and imagine roots growing from your feet into the earth. This visualization is more powerful than it seems. It reminds your body and energy field that you are safe and supported. Another powerful tool is the zip-up technique, where you mentally zip up your energetic body from feet to crown, sealing yourself in a protective bubble of light. These small rituals create a big difference in how you experience your day. But protecting your energy isn't just about spiritual rituals, it's also about real-life boundaries. Start being more selective about where and with whom you share your time. You don't owe your presence to anyone who makes you feel drained or diminished. Include cleansing practices like spiritual showers, incense burning, salt baths, or journaling to discharge lingering energies. These help reset your field and prevent energetic buildup. And remember, this isn't about shutting down or living in isolation, it's about conscious alignment. You can be present in the world without being consumed by it. You can witness chaos and remain centered in peace. This is your power, and it's time to reclaim it. Closing message. Your energy is sacred, and right now, the world needs you more aligned than ever, not more drained, overextended, or energetically scattered. This period of emotional and cosmic intensity is a wake-up call, not a punishment. You're being invited to rise into a deeper level of emotional sovereignty, where you no longer give away your peace for the sake of false harmony. You are not here to be everyone's emotional sponge. You are here to embody calm, presence, and inner wisdom, even in a chaotic world. And that begins by treating your energy as the divine force that it truly is. If this message resonates, take a moment to anchor it by commenting below. My energy is sacred and I protect it with love. Let's fill this space with collective intention and spiritual strength. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who needs a reminder that they're not alone in feeling these energetic shifts. Your energy is your most valuable currency. Spend it wisely, protect it fiercely, and nurture it daily. Until next time, stay grounded, stay conscious, and stay connected to your inner truth.